Hello, everyone. Phoenix Tremaine here. And on my social media, there was a subject that came up that caught my attention because it was trending for like 3 days straight. And so I decided to do a video on it and get your opinion on what do you think about this controversy that's happened on General Hospital. So it begs the question, do soaps still need love scenes? Now, of course, before we get into it, I got to say, please take a minute to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It is free to do. It helps the channel out so much, keep us in that algorithm. Sometimes if you think like you don't see my videos, uh, it's they're not being recommended because I need people to hit that like button and even, let other people know, share it. So go ahead and do that for me. I'd really appreciate it. And members are going to get this video first. So, you get, if you become a member, and you go on ahead and get those types of perks. So this is what got it all started. A soap reel couple gonna have boundary induced love scenes. Just when you think you've heard it all on this app, you haven't. Hashtag GH. But of course, they didn't say who it was that they were talking about. So then I went into the comment section, and then the comment section wasn't saying who they were talking about. So then I went on Google and I put in boundary induced love scenes and also did that in the Twitter search engine. And I still couldn't find it, but it kept trending, trending, trending. So I just kept looking, looking, looking. And then I came across, did AS and JS both admit they chose to not do love scenes? Now, instead of saying their full names, they use their initials. And then it says, yes, they both said that it's their choice. So, and I saw, as you can see, Chaylin, which stands for um, Brooklyn and Chase and Brooklyn. So I'm like, okay. So then I started putting their names in. And that's when I finally ran into this after I got confirmation from other comment sections that that's what they were all talking about. And this article on SoapHub quote says, Josh and I are both married. We have young families. We're wildly committed to our spouses, and it's a boundary for us. So that is the article that really took off and got things going. And so I'm going to go on ahead and pull up that article, and I'm going to read to you the major part of this interview um, that went viral. So in it, it says, during a recent Coastal Entertainment Zoom, and this is from soaphub.com, during a recent Coastal Entertainment Zoom, Christy, a self-confessed huge Chaylin fan, expressed disappointment that Chase and Brooklyn single love scene had been part of a bigger love scene with other couples and wondered if there was another similar sequence in the fictional couple's future. And Josh Swickard and Amanda Setton, they agreed to speak on the matter. And she says, Josh and I are both married. We have young families. We're wildly committed to our spouses, and it's a boundary for us. So far, the writers and the producers are super respectful of that. And we're very grateful. And we are willing to chemistry it up and make out up and make it all good in that way. But in terms of side by side in a bed with bra straps, it's a bit of a boundary for us. Oh man, what in the great American family hallmark crap is this? But anyway, um, and then I think she says, I think there's a way to do it. There's ways that they can massage the topic of, falling into bed. No, this is when Josh started talking. Falling into bed, chimed in Swicker. The actor explained it had to do with his growing brood right now because he's had a bunch of kids now. I'm raising kids, and I'm like, they're going to have the internet in 13 years, and thinking all those things through and want to do right as an actor and want to do right by your family and throwing that all in a blender, it can be stressful at times. So 13 years from now, he thinks his kid's going to be watching his love scenes. Okay. But Swicker noted that fans will have to wait and see what the future holds. Right now, this kind of makes sense for both of us. And one reason we're so grateful working together is because we kind of align on that. But that's not to say that we won't have great steamy scenes in the future, with our two characters. Now, this is why Amanda has been, well, from what she says next, this is why Amanda gets the brunt of the hate train that's been happening on Twitter. Um, and when he tries to say, well, we might have some Stevie scenes in the future, she says, I think we get pretty steamy. Like, I think the way they write us and the gazing and kissing and loving in the hands on each other's faces, and there's a neck, it's great. So this is when fans sort of lost their you know what and started talking about she needs to go to Great American Family or the Hallmark Channel, that that they're not watching a soap opera to see people hold hands. She don't even want to show a bra strap. So let me get back to showing you a few things of what I was talking about, of things I was seeing. So I'm going to go to this here. It says, I'm thinking this is why she stayed fully clothed in those steam room scenes. And honestly, I thought it was strange that she was fully clothed in the steam room and that she wasn't taking that coat off no matter what, even though it's supposed to be getting hotter and hotter in there. But I also recognize that she had just came back from maternity leave. So I just figured her body wasn't in a shape where she really wanted to show anything at all, because we don't know what pregnancy weight she has. And then they compared it to, meanwhile, Chillo's steam room scenes. And, folks like, well, that's how you do a steam room scene, and you know, I get it, but it really makes you think about Brooklyn, the way she dresses and things like that, because I've been waiting for a while for her to get a stylist because Brooklyn has been wearing, I figured the pregnancy weight got to be gone by now, or why is she wearing clothes that clearly don't even fit her body and multi-layered? I mean, has she suddenly become an Amish or something? I don't, what's going on? But I want to get into that and I want to talk to you about how you can participate in this conversation. But I wanted to remind people of other soaps and their love scenes. And we have, Hope and Thomas. They're in the bed all the time. So is Sally and Adam or slash Nick. But I never even think of them as love scenes because, okay, they do a bunch of kissing. They're completely covered in sheets or whatever. Usually the guy's chest is out and we don't see no moaning, groaning, humping, nothing like it's not like it's a streaming service or HBO or Cinemax or Showtime. I I I don't think of soap opera love scenes as really that steamy. I mean, we have a little something something on General Hospital. I was surprised that we had such a funny fun scene for for their first time of Trina and Spencer. I forgot the names for a minute, sorry. For Trina and Spencer. Their aftermath scene. We didn't need to see all the things going in between. You know, cut back and they both look satisfied and happy. It's not like soft core. It's nothing like that. Now let's talk about Days of Our Lives. Now, Bold and the Beautiful tries to get a little steamy. General Hospital rarely does love scenes. Not even Dex and Joss. But when it comes to Days of Our Lives, they know they were fighting for their lives. So we got that. amazing love scene from Xander and Sarah that I thought was hot, even though, they gave us just enough for us to pretty much let our imagination go to what they be doing in the bedroom as far as like, maybe a little fetish type stuff. And then it's was also the big three where they actually did it on TV. And I heard there was a soap a long time ago that also did one. It might have been Young the Restless, I think. But they said it was just, it was more of an implied situation. But yeah, once again, it was a lot of kissing. It was actually too much kissing. I was tired of them kissing. But what else are you really going to show on a soap opera on daytime TV? So when it comes to Josh and Amanda not wanting to do love scenes, I'm like, only thing soap operas really do is ask you to do the bare minimum. They don't ask you to do anything crazy or home wrecking type stuff. You know, by the time 13 years from now, uh, Josh's kids have access to the internet. And I'm sure there's a whole lot of other stuff that they're going to be seeing that don't have nothing to do with Josh's soap scenes. Um, so this is where you can participate. I've decided to do a Zoom for everyone. So I'm still going to do my Friday Zoom for the members, but Saturday at noon Eastern time, I'm going to have a town hall where we're going to I'm going to ask, the folks to join me on Zoom. Should soaps have love scenes? Are love scenes outdated? Is it something that you really want to see? Or is it something that's passe? So, do soap operas need love scenes? It's going to be the question for our Saturday Zoom. The link will be in the description for the video. And that's it. I'm not going to get too much deeper into this since, I'm inviting you all to a Zoom this Saturday. And so that's it. I will see you in the next video. See you in the comment section. And hopefully I'll see you on Zoom on Saturday. Thanks for watching.